Good morning. So this is Dr. Akshita here. Welcome to my class. Today I'm going to talk about Venus positive alone that is placed in all the houses of the D9 chart. So we will discuss the Venus in all the houses. Okay. Now here is a symbol of the Venus. Okay. So can you tell me how far is Venus from the Earth? What is the distance? What is the distance? I hope you have studied in your high school. So Venus is the very closest planet to the Earth, and it's about the 25 million miles away from the Earth. Okay, 25 million miles. Okay, and Venus is the second planet from the Sun. Okay, so if you know about the Venus, Venus does not have any water sport. Okay, so there is no water on the Venus surface in any form. Okay, so let's start uh, the session. Okay, so open your D9 chart if you have your horoscope. So this is my horoscope. D9 chart, okay, the Kumbh Lagna, Aquarius ascendant, and my Venus is placed here in the 8th house, in the 6th zodiac sign, in a Virgo. Okay, so all right, first we'll study the Venus in the 8th house. What will be the positive effects? Okay, I'm not going to talk about the negative effects. Okay, the first 8th house is house of the death and the hidden secrets. So, how a native will affect it when Venus is placed in the 8th house. Okay, so the first factor about Venus in the 8th house, a native who has a Venus in the 8th house, for example, in my chart, or I'm talking about myself, that a person who has a Venus in the 8th house will be a strictly confidential lover, and they don't like to reveal their lover name in the public and social in a social gathering in front of others. Now they keep their relationship in a very secret way so that no one can know about it. Okay, so this is the first fact about the in the 8th house. Second, native who has a Venus in the 8th house will neither like nor be comfortable revealing their information too much to the world. Okay, they don't want to reveal their personal information. Native will be very interested in the occult science, means magical powers like a Harry Potter. I hope you watch the Harry Potter series. And they also have an interest in the medical science. Occult science means the magical powers like a Harry Potter movie, or astrology comes also in a astrology also comes in the occult science, and they will have a healing powers, and it will make a person a white healer. Okay, which we call the doctor or a surgeon who heals the humanity for the harmony and peace. Now, the fourth fact is a spouse will be their spouse. Means my spouse will be committed to the native, but he will control all the native's assets, and he will take an interest in my finances. And native spouse would maintain a balance between the saving and expenses, and he would wish to know about each expenses on your part. Okay, so vice versa, if you are a female, then you can accept from your partner like this. Okay, so he will take an interest in your. Okay, so he will take an interest in your wealth or in your finances. Now, the native spouse will maintain a balance between saving and expenses. Okay, this is done. Now, the fifth point is a native might also doubt his her spouses and may have a trust issues that bring the frustration and the confusion into native's life. So, I also have this tendency, like this doubt and all that. Now, the sixth point is a uh, death reason. Okay, so house of death and the hidden secret. So the who will be the reason? So sun sign Virgo. Okay, the September person, either myself or others. Because like if you know, here in the first in a third house there is a uh, two planet combination, which is a inauspicious planet Rahu and the Chandrama. When both combines, it creates the suicide yoga. Okay, so a person who is born in the moon sign Virgo, okay, either a Virgo sun sign or a moon sign. And the remedy for this, like wear the white color clothes, worship the goddess Lakshmi and gemstone, diamond, or the substitute is a opal, okay. And you can wear in the middle or index finger 1 carat, okay. So if you also have such combination, or not combination, if you also have a this position of Venus in your house, eighth house, so okay, let's come to the second slide, that's Venus in the first house. Okay, so the first house is a house of the self and the personality. Now the Venus in the first house native will be very very attractive, okay, a good looking physical appearance and a happy and a long life person, along with the high sexual urge. Okay, this is the first factor. The second factor is a native will be a fitness freak who is a very obsessed with the self-care and appearance. Now native want to be pampered and loved by everyone. Okay, he wants or she wants to reciprocate like self-care and appearance. So they practice the self-love in a very balanced way so that nobody can hurt. Third is a native will believe in their own culture. Okay, if someone is belong to Hindu, then they will follow their culture. If someone is belongs to the Christianity, so they will follow their own culture and religion. And as it's full of celebration, colorful clothes, tasty food, and the social gathering. Fourth, the native who has a Venus in the first house, they can run a very well business, especially a jewelry store. Okay, the stones, the precious stones, they are very good in that. Okay, so the native who has a Venus in the first house, they may get the moody and the temperamental, and they may get into the habit of throwing the tantrums and behaving like a very spoiled child. Okay, so remember, spoiled child. And the sixth native with Venus in the first house will develop their deep the spiritual connections of they channel their love and devotion towards the spiritual practices, and they are naturally inclined towards the understanding the deeper meaning of the love and relationships which can lead them on a the spiritual journey of the self-discovery. Okay, the self-discovery. The remedies: worship goddess Lakshmi, recite Shri Suktam, and the gemstone you have to wear the diamond. Okay, so let's jump to the next slide. Now Venus in the second house of it. The second house is known as a house of wealth and the luxury, which we call the Dhanabhava in the Hindi. Okay, so Venus in a second house brings success in your life, and that makes the wealth that is come from the various resources, and especially you will be motivated to pursue the various fashion related source of income. Okay, you will be the fashion designer, interior designer, or the second house Venus is like a prince or a princess in front of a mirror, and they appreciate their own beauty, that you will incline towards collecting jewelry and gemstones, clothing, beauty products, and cosmetic products. Okay, so the person, the native will be inclined towards all these things. Now the third fact, the Venus in the second house, they love going out. Okay, they like the romantic and the lavish fine dining experiences. They are food lover. They like the food with a very amazing colors, aroma, taste, and presentation, decor, and the ambience that will make you happy. Okay, so Venus in the second house, that brings the success in your banking sector or in a financial management, and they will have a softness in their speech, like elegant speech. Okay, so very good for the marketing and sales. And this position for the Venus is considered the best. It suggests the native will get good food, good house, good property, marriage, high status, and they will gain from the all the directions. Okay, now the sixth is about the career. They are the excellent orators, speakers, good motivational speakers, singers, the poets, and the fashion influencer. Okay, so remedies for those natives, so you have to worship the goddess Lakshmi, give the donation of the white things, and wear the gem diamond. Okay, now next. of communication and a house of the siblings. The first point, the first factor for the natives, the Venus in the third house brings support from the siblings, love from the native brothers and sisters. Okay, so this is for the Venus in the third house. Now they find conversational skills, speaking skills that allow them to interact with the higher celebrities like the president, the prime minister, the big very famous politicians or like famous uh, actors. These soft skills that can help make a big differences in the marketing and sales, and these native spouse will be very interesting, funny, and the popular partners. Okay, they will be very famous. Their marriage will last for the long time, and native with this Venus placement will marry someone who is a childlike, innocent, and beautiful at heart. Okay, so childish. They find childish ness in their partner. Okay, so there will be a frequent travel for the professional needs. Okay, the third house shows the short travel, and after 36 years the native will get the huge benefits regarding the wealth accumulation after the marriage bond. Okay, and they will have the joint property, joint bank accounts, and that will bring more income to them. Now, this placement is very unfavorable for the marriage as well, because sometimes it causes a delay, strife, and more than one marriage, intercaste marriage, and also indicates the separation, divorce. Okay, that's why a good astrologer suggests that you have to avoid marriage till 35. So native will engage in their mind games and plotting the some strategy for the marriage. Now this Venus position will give you many innovative ideas to manipulate the others and that will bend towards you. So this is how a native will be like this when the Venus is placed in the third house. Okay. Now the remedy is chant mantras every Friday, 108 times, at least one mala. Okay. Om Dram Dream Drum Se Shukrai Namah. Om Shri Shukraya Namah. Gemstone, you have to wear the diamonds and the 1 carat. Okay. Here, Venus in the fourth house. What will be the effects? I'm just talking about the positive effects. Okay. The fourth house is a house of the home and a family. The first fact, the Venus in the fourth house, that gives you a good lifestyle and that blesses you with the ancestral property. So you will get the ancestral property. You are very lucky, man. Okay. And the Venus makes you good looking and impressive, and you will talk less. Okay, not so much talkative. You will never support injustice, and you have a quality that will be liked and appreciated by the everyone. You will enjoy all the materialistic pleasures and the comfort of the gains through the real estate, the property, your ancestral property, shopping mall, or other assets. So Venus in the fourth house will be very, very lucky man or a lucky girl. And you love the glamour. Okay, you want to being in the limelight. You want a fame. Okay, you desire for the yash. That is fame, glory. You want that I want to be glorified in this world. Now you love your mother who will be your mentor, and you get your higher side of DNA adaptability from your higher side of DNA adaptability from your mother, not from your paternal side, not from your father's side. Now your choice of the luxury will be very exorbitant. Now you will prefer the higher end and the top products. Okay, so your choice will be a exorbitant, very highly, extremely, very, very enormous kind of things. We can say excessively high choices. You love the glittery things and the lavish things without any stinginess. And native will get the financial stability through the marriage bond. And at the age of the 25, 27, 31, you will reach a very high level in your career. So remedies for you that you have to feed the cows with the wheat flour and sugar, offer the key to the little girls, and wear the gemstone diamond. Okay. Now, next, Venus in the fifth house. What will be the effect on the native? Okay, if you have a Venus in the fifth house, see your day night chart, open your horoscope, and see. This is known as a house of the love and the children. Now, the Venus in the fifth house that makes you very good in the academics and in your education and gives you an interest in the politics and drive and the passion to be the happy in life. The second, the artistic and the creative skills build a successful career in the cinema or in other art forms. Third, your spouse will come from a rich family and he or she will love the native very much. The fourth fact is that most of the time your spouse will be more interested in the children than you. So if you are a male, your partner, your spouse, female partner will be more interested in the children. Or if you are female, then your male spouse will be interested in the children than you. And this placement denotes the strong sense of love and romantic feelings from a young age. Or one of them who doesn't care about the age gap. Okay, so irrespective of the age bar, you can marry a person who is elder or younger than you. So this is about the fifth fact. Now the sixth is your sense of judgment and the understanding is very very high. You are demanding when it comes to the marriage bond and you don't accept the rejection because of your ego. You are very revengeful and the playful towards the others, either in the personal or in a professional relationship. The remedies for you, you have to serve the old people like your mother and gemstone for you that you have to wear the diamond and worship the goddess Lakshmi. Here it is Venus in the sixth house. What will be the effects on the native? This is known as the house of the health and enemies. Now, the Venus in this position, the native will come from a very royal and a professional family. Okay, and they will have the expectations. The native will have the expectations from their partner, from his partner to mesh all those expectations carefully. So it might be delayed in marriage. Now, the Venus in the sixth house that will give you a good immune system that will make you accumulate the wealth and the prosperity. Third factor, native will be the one who gives and the receives less than that what they gives to their partner in form of the gifts and the surprises. So these are the person who gives a lot of gifts to their partner. Even so, these native will be devoted to their spouse and their marriage vows. So for them the marriage was are so important. The fourth point, the native spouse will possesses healing powers such as the energy healing, the reiki healing, the pranic healing and tarot card reading and other energy related healing profession. Now the fifth point, the native will not prefer a legal marriage, okay? They prefer sometimes love marriage, not a legal marriage. The sixth house is a war zone where you will face your enemies with a full strength and you would not be up for a serious love and an emotional relationship. You may be ready to sexually engage with the multiple partners even after marriage or before marriage, and you will face so many controversies in the marriage with the multiple partners because of the multiple partners, but you may help out in the orphanages or you give the shelter to street dogs and they take care of the old age homeless, and you have the philanthropist nature as well. And the pranic healing is all about the prana healings. Okay, there will be no touch, no drugs. There is a healing which is related to the physical and psychologically elements. So this is a very good healing that is a method which works on the principle that the increasing the life force or the vital energy on the affected part of your physical body without any drugs, okay, without any tablets. So we have both options. If you want to heal with the tablets, with the medicines, I can prescribe medicines. If you want to heal with the such kind of a healing, then I have some other contacts that can provide you the pranic healing, the reiki and other energy related healing methods. Okay, all right. Now here Venus, when the Venus in the seventh house placed, what will be the effect? And okay, so everyone spouse. The first is a Venus in the seventh house that blesses you with an immensely attractive personality. Okay, so you will look very, handsome or a beautiful woman the power to convince others. You have the power to convince others, and that makes you very easygoing and flexible and a wealthy at very young age. Okay, like a in a 20s or like in a 30s, you will be very rich or wealthy. Now it allows you to relish your life with a high sexual urge and love for the materialistic things. Third fact about you that you will be very fair and slender with the, very beautiful eyes and the full lips, and you will have the crushes and be infatuated with the many people. And as you will crave for the love mat and a bonding, true bonding, you will have the multiple affairs before settling down with one. Okay, a love marriage probably that has a high chances of success in your life. Okay, so there is a there will be love marriage. Now, Venus in this house also brings the communication skills, excellent litigations, attorney skills. Okay, so you have a very excellent litigations skills, the law skills. And seventh house is the house of the agreement and a partnership, and your luck probably will change after your marriage. And you might attend the wealth and the financial support from your in-laws. It might be a luxurious car, a dream bungalow, and expensive dwells, and you will have everything in life. Okay, because of your good communication skills and attorney skills, litigations. Okay, so you will get the wealth through the litigations. Your remedy is a you have to wear the six face Rudraksha and chant the mantra that is a Om Him Shrim Klim. You have to chant 108 times on every Friday. All right. Now Venus in the ninth house. Ninth house is a house of luck, fortune. What will be the effect on the native? How a native will look like? Venus in the ninth house that inclines native towards the intellectual, the philosophical, religious, and the spiritual learning. And the native will be a very spiritual teacher or a spiritual guru. Okay, spiritual master and a yoga guru as well. Now, native will manifest his her religious side not by the following the rituals and puja, but by decorating their house, through the chanting mantras and the varieties of the incense, the fragrance, the candles, flowers, and the food items. In this manner, his or her senses of being religious will be very different from others. Now, they will meet their husband or a wife, which we call the spouse, okay, during the marriage, pilgrimage, or the spiritual activities. They will get a lot of wealth through the marriage institution. Okay. And they will excel in the studies and will organize their studies in a very disciplined manner by maintaining the proper schedule. And they do not like to be the force in the either in the studies or in the religious obligations. Okay, so they don't like force at all. They will have the inner beauty and the magnetism to attract others and spread the positive vibes. They will not follow anything blindly, but if something convinces them logically, then nothing can stop them. They will follow them. Okay, so logically, be logically. The remedies like the donation during the Venus nakshatra. So how many nakshatra that belongs to the Venus nakshatra? That is a Bharani, Purva Falguni, and the Purva Ashada. Okay, the house of action, house of your career, your social image, your public image. The first is a nepotism. Okay, they will get the more responsibility when they get married, and marriage may be delayed due to the higher expectations of the native. Okay, they can marry an older person for the comforts and the convenience, for the luxury things. Marriage often happens within a very huge age gap. There will be a gap. There is a huge age gap. There will be a feeling of the sadness in their married life because of this, because of the the high expectations. Venus in the house makes native love others unconditionally and want to live a higher profile life. Their spouse will a career oriented and a professional. This position of Venus will manifest a very professional attitude towards the marriage. Marriage is like a business deal for them. Marriage is like a business. So Venus in this position will give the higher capabilities and the skills to gain authority, name, and a fame. Okay, they will be glorified because because of this. Now you will be not rewarded, but in fact, your work will benefit others, and your thought and the amount of the creativity you put in your work will not be appreciated by others, and they will not provide you with gains or the wealth. Native will crave for the limelight, attentions, name, and a fame, and internally they are trapped in the loop of the money with the elder person or a person who has a huge age gap just to maintain your fake status, and they will not have a harmonious relationship with their companion. Every Friday, gemstone is recommended diamonds. Okay, we are in the platinum or in a silver, in a middle finger or in an index finger. Diamond is always has been weird in the middle finger. Okay, so Venus in the 11th house, what will be the effect? 11th house is known as a house of friendship, house of wealth, house of gains, profits. So Venus in the 11th house that will fulfill all your hopes and the wishes, that will provide you with the opportunities to explore the world, and that make you attract so many friends that that will elevate your financial status after the marriage and make you creative in all the aspects of the lives. Okay, second, you will be able to direct your thoughts and use it to make the money at all levels. Creativity will flow naturally in the all aspects of your life. So you are a very creative person. You will meet your spouse in a social gathering, okay, in a family function or in a business concert. You will gain wealth because of your spouse, who will bring a lot of wealth and abundance in your life. And they might bring a huge money in a form of a dowry, okay. There are some places in the world or in the universe, they take the huge money in a dowry form as a gift from the paternal side or the maternal side. Okay, means from a groom side or from a bride side. Okay, might be earning a huge amount of money, or a spouse will elevate your financial status as compared to the present. Okay, so you will be more rich if you get married. The fourth, you will be more inclined towards the business opportunities rather than 9 to 5 job, 8 hours. Okay, and your business growth will be in the women products. Okay, your business accelerate in the women products like the cosmetics product, the home furnishing, the women accessories, kitchen accessories, and the clothing and apparels, and can bring you a lot of gains in the profits in the business. Okay, so do such kind of the business if you have a Venus in the 11th house. Now, the friend circle, the popularity and the fame will increase after your marriage, and the native will have a luxury car and a big house after a marriage, as a your abode. So, remedies, you have to wear the Shukra Yantra. Okay, Shukra Yantra seems like, okay. Now, you have to worship the goddess Lakshmi. Now, here it is Venus, not the last. Okay, so Venus in the 12th house. It's that what will be the positive effects? This is a house of the unconsciousness, subconsciousness, house of the liberation. Okay, salvation. So first point, the first fact, Venus in the 12th house, that makes a person love the isolations. They love the solitude, and they to work in isolation. They also work in isolation. They will work in a foreign land, like in an Indian embassy or in any foreign embassy, in a museum, the cosmetics and aesthetics, and the plastic surgeon, the makeup industry, or as a travel blogger, and so on and so forth. Okay, all right, now they will be fond of the alcohols like the wines and the beers, and they enjoy the attending the pleasurable parties, exotic tourism, and the royal extravagant life with the high year expenses, even on debt or on loans. Okay, so how a native look like? This position will make a person a money magnet, even they are on a debt, and they are super successful business person in a professional or in a business fields. Their career opportunities falls in the music, writing, the blogging, and acting. Okay, and so on and so forth. They will attract a very loving and assertive and intelligent person as a spouse. They will not be interested in the physical appearance of the water. So physical appearance doesn't matter for them. Okay, the looks doesn't matter. if Venus is placed in the 12th house, but they will need care and concern from their partners, and spouse may be a foreigner and from a different culture, even from a different religion. Okay, and they enjoy the lasting happiness in their married life. They will travel together around the world, and these natives love to enjoy the different foods, the cuisine, especially the desserts, the sweets. Okay, the remedies for them, the Friday fast, and the gemstone is recommended diamonds. Okay, so this was the Venus in the all houses, a positive effects. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you